Okay, sweet. For those on YouTube, which honestly I don't expect anyone to watch at the moment, but for those on YouTube, I mostly pay attention to Twitch. So if you want to interact, please chat in Twitch. Twitch chat. Okay, let's get started. Last week, I also had some technical difficulties with my chatbot in terms of loading some characters. I didn't really want to spend the time on it, but I spent a bit of time to try to figure it out last time, like during the week, I mean. So that's all I really did in terms of progress for the project. But I found it. I thought I was looking all over the code, looking at every file that I had. You know, I'm like, this is super weird. And I'm just like, it's probably around like character creation or character loading, because it was only a problem when loading characters. And then, yeah, it's just like, it was super weird. But I found out it wasn't a problem with my code. It was a problem with one of my JSON files. Apparently, maybe when I was syncing up with Git or something like that, something was added on to it, and it just added extra lines and some like left arrows and right arrows, which is weird. So I fixed that, and then boom, bing bada boom, it was all good. Like I was pretty sure I didn't understand why it broke, because my latest feature has not yet been implemented into the main code in any capacity. It's pretty self-contained in its own environment, so I was a bit surprised there. Anyway, for the game, we are going to get a new style. So, in a celebration, just to shove it in Turtwig the Gengar's face, kind of, we are going to buy the Eevee jacket, because my girl and myself is a big fan of Eevees. I like Eevees a lot. Not my favorite Pokemon, but it's definitely up there. Yeah. My personal favorite Pokemon is Teddiursa. I love the Teddiursa line. Even before, what's the latest? The evolved form of Ursaluna, yeah. Ursaluna in both its forms became a thing. I loved Teddiursa. I loved Ursaring. Loved it. It initially started with liking. I personally, as a kid, just loved the Guts ability. I thought it was freaking fantastic. Raticate was pretty great, because it was like the easiest Pokemon to get with Guts. Yeah. And then I saw Teddiursa, and then I found out Ursaring got Guts. I'm like, holy shit, this bear's a freaking monster. So, yeah. We got the Wise Mouse. Okay. I'll get the dark ones later, and I think this one gives you the spec, choice specs. Yeah, I think that's the morning. I intended to get this morning, but I forgot to open up the game just to grab it real quick. I just rushed off to work and all that, so yeah, that's a little oopsie on my part, but whatever. But yeah, let's deal with Cyrus. And yeah. Oh, do we fight this guy? Oh, no, we fight this guy. Town is significant. There's nothing of value here. It doesn't need. So I'll blow it up with a galactic bomb. Oh. Huh. Well, that's not a good reason to blow things up. Fly. It's kind of weird. It's not a space Pokemon. Beautifly is not a space Pokemon. But, you know, whatever. Let's just do a little bit of an Emperor. I think I'll have Turtwig the Gengar take over once we face Cyrus. What is this? America, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you giving me the follow. I'm Ursa. I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday is chatbot stream day. So for things like today, I stream with a chatbot. That's Turtwig the Gengar, and I have my own program with chatbot that controls what I do. You know what? Since you gave a follow, I'll just have Turtwig the Gengar take over if you'd like. So I can shut it off to you. Yeah. So, how's your day? Oh yeah, absolutely. I will go on Twitter right now and give you a follow back. There you go, my friend. Thank you. Just stay a little bit longer and I'll start up the chat bot. Alright, Turtwig. We are in a new battle. We are facing a galactic grunt. You are controlling McBonald. Your moves are Clear Smog, Ember, Lava Plume, and Rapid Spin. The opponent is a Beautifly, a bug and flying type Pokemon. What would you like to do? Selling it.
Finally, a freaking Beautifly. I thought the battles were actually going to get any weirder. Oh well, that can happen anyways. So clear. Smog, let's get over this boring situation.
So, Clear Smog, okay. So this is the chatbot. For now, I have to speak to the chatbot in order to give it the information it needs for the current game state and stuff like that. I'm currently working on a optical character recognition software feature, so it gets a snapshot of what's on screen. So it can take a snapshot of like this with the moves, and from there it can fill out a lot of stuff, so I don't have to state specific moves over and over again. And sometimes there are things that I overlooked, like I didn't mention Paralyze last time. So I could give that information a lot faster, and I could pay attention to chat. So, yeah. All right, Turtwig. We got a. You launched Clear Smog, and it did a significant amount of damage to the Beautifly. It tried to launch attack back, but it did pitiful damage. What would you like?
Ember time. Gotta shut it all down now. It would get that bad if it doesn't stop. Ha ha ha.
Now it should work. Fantastic. Alright. Power swap. What is this? Let's see. What is it? Second power switch. Attack. Target. No, I'm good. Go. Alright, Turtwig. You defeated that Beautifly. They sent out their last Pokemon, a Krogan, a poison and fighting type Pokemon. What would you like to do?
Oh, for God's sake, another freaking dark flying. What can
Dark
this day
flying?
be
I didn't
over?
say dark flying.
Well, I am dead,
That's
so
fine.
shouldn't matter. Fine, if that actually what it means, I guess, is the perfect chance to actually let that play a rapid spin. Haha. What this does for real.
Let's try to find out. Okay. Damn, that was way more damage than I thought it would. Revenge. I'm a tanky boy. I got a shell, baby. Alright. Alright, Turtwig. You launched a rapid spin, dealing a surprising amount of damage and boosting your speed by 1 point. What would you like to do?
Again and again, make them be just at fear. They will never get out. They will fear for what it became. And I do mean it. So get prepared.
I'm just gonna take that as like, yeah, he wants to do the same thing over and over again. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. That much. Yes, it is. Yep. All right, last Pokemon down. Fix Cyrus. Oh, magnificent. As Elder of Celestial Town, I will give you my thanks. Old Charm. Ouch. I should simply grant that. Sweet. Go. Look around inside the room. Sure, I'll do that. Let me just heal up my boy real quick. He got paralyzed. Oops. That's good enough. Alrighty. So hello, new viewers. I'm Ursa. Stream every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday is chatbot stream day, and Wednesday is software training day for myself. So, yeah. I stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for both of those days. Let's see what I got here. Surf. Nice. Yeah. And with chatbot stream day, I have a chatbot, which is Turtwig the Gengar, who controls my Pokemon in battle. For gym battles and important rival battles, or just any other important battle, like with such as, for example, Cyrus or any of their lieutenants, I'm going to have the chatbot take over 100%. Other times, it's usually just whenever I feel like it or on a whim, or if any of you just want, just say so in chat, and I'll have them take over. So, yeah. This bigger sector, that is the universal scale. Name is Cyrus. I seek the power to create a new world. A world without strife. Yeah, blowing people up, really. World without strife. Anyway. However, that power seems unavailable here. Ah, what's somewhere else I say? Okay. We've met before. Yes, it was in Mount Coronet. If you discover any of the power derived from the legends of Sinnoh, inform me. Why? you got Team Galactic all over you. Anyway, what should I do next? Is that it? I guess it's the gym leader class. Sure. Time to show people how bad I am at math. Is the gym leader back? Please say yes. Looks like it. Okay. Leader's back. My level cap is 36 for this gym, so I don't think I need to be level 36, but with Turtwig taking over for the whole team, sometimes I need it. I lost the second gym battle because Turtwig didn't need great. A lot of bad calls. What is 3 plus 5 plus 7? I have no idea. Maybe it's this one. Oh no. Let me look up how many Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's just try them. Yo, defensive, right? Oh, actually, special defensive. But still weak defensive. I just healed you from paralysis. Okay. Well, this. Turn. Alrighty. Let's do a long plume. Oh, is it Sucker Punch? Okay. 3 Pokemon, okay. Alright, now that I hit 35, let's switch to a Pokemon at 34. You know what? Let's do Boomy. I haven't seen him in a bit, so I'm going to switch out the items here. I want to gain that money back, because I used a lot of it. Okay. Doing a bit of grinding. Still haven't decided which 3 Pokemon I'm going to use against the gym leader here, but I'll figure it out. Wait. Shit, I forgot. I only have fighting type moves. Shit. Hey, I've used a special attack when we replace it. Nasty. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to win this fight with Copycat. I could always switch out, but that's not fun. Nasty. Come on. Come on, Mr. This. Hit me with the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball me. Come on. Confused, right? Shit. Oh no. But that's something to Copycat. Come on. Come on, Lucario. You got this, buddy. Yeah, Copycat. Hit me with an attacking move. Nightshade, I'll take anything, you know? Mean Look. I was gonna switch out anyway. You know what? I'll Mean Look right back, you know? Yeah. Oh, does it not affect ghost types? I didn't. Oh. Oops. I didn't know that. Let's do a nasty plot since she hit herself confusion. Come on. Ah, that's gonna happen eventually. Come on, Mr. Viz, do a proper attack. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, man. Whatever your attack you're gonna do is gonna freaking hurt. Come on, hit me with something. Hopefully you don't one-shot me. Hit me with something soft, you know? With a +6, it's gonna do a lot, but you know. Shadow Ball, yes! Please survive. Come on. Yes, I survived. Eat it. Yeah. Woo! I did it. That was actually pretty fun, I'll be honest. That was a fun fight. Alright. Elevator time. What is 12 plus 28? I don't know. Time to use stream strat. This pretty much is gonna stick with I am not bringing Lucario to this gym leader fight, despite finally getting a Lucario. Massive block. Oh shit! Come on, man. This hypnosis and mean look all you know? Come on, hit me with the tap. Yeah, those are 3 non-attacking moves. Great, great. Oh. Drat. Oh no. Oh no! I'm screwed! He has to hit me with hypnosis. Ah, shit. Ah, you landed the attack. Ah, damn it. I was hoping you missed so I can copycat it. Shit. Well, that's it. What move you? 3 meter. Christ. Yeah. That was a terrible match. Alright. Not 35. Let me do something else. Let's get slow. I'm pretty slow. Confound's only fast enough. Do I really want to be on Confound right now? Nah. contributions, Leslie. Oops. Ah, hypnosis. Shit. Why didn't you use mean luck? Thank you, Citrus Berry. Oh, this is a guaranteed steam turn. No, just try. Alright. Let's do one, folks. Alrighty. I tried to do a copycat strat, but the only attacking moves these guys had was Dream Eater. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was too bad. Let's do a revival. Let's try that strat again. Also, let's make my Pokemon not like me as much. I don't want to deal with that little mechanic. And then Awakening. Paralyze Heal. There we go. I think it was this one that was the wrong one. There we go. Alright, Lucario, you got a second chance. Hopefully this Drifloon doesn't do a curse strat, okay? That was a freaking Bane, you know. Hopefully he's got a proper attacking move. But let's find out. That's nasty plot. Stop. Don't do a stockpile spit up strat, please. You know what? Let me copycat that, you know? I can always do drops. And I can't boost my own defense. So. Swallow. Disappointing. That's two moves, non-attacking moves. He's gonna stockpile again. I'm gonna give it two more chances. If it doesn't use an attacking move, I'm just gonna switch out. My dude, using an attacking move, please. My Lucario can't hurt you until you give him the attacking move to use. I think Stockpile is the mouse that can get. Spit up a normal type move? I don't know. It's a normal type move. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Breaking my heart, Drifloon. You steal children. You do this. What good are you? Freeze dry. I should take care of it. Disappointing. Freeze dry. Oh. Alright, I didn't need that gift. Oh, okay. Three times 13. Apparently I did terrible at math. That's cool. Haunter. Okay, okay. Running out of food. Well, I'll take it, I suppose. Hey, level 35. Okay. Want to learn Ryan. Hey, sure, I'll learn Ryan. It's gotta be right. It's not. I'm not dealing with another Driftwood. And that was an actual attacking move. I'm so disappointed. this gym leader employs a lot of campers and school kids. Didn't think there would be more. I think it's 15, so it's not the right one. Come on, Ghastly. You can attack him. I can work with that. Nice. Same problem. Cats. The evolutionary line is gonna get some payback. Oh, it actually survived. That means I don't have an attack anymore. That's too bad. Well, you can't use curse, so that's good. Dang, Nightshade. I can work with Nightshade. Yeah. Get some. Sweet. Wants to learn Iron Defense. Problem with Iron Defense is, well, I never have to worry about this. Sure, I'll use Iron Defense. Last trainer before the gym leader. Have Turtwig take over. Alright, Turtwig, we are in a gym right now, facing one of the trainers inside that gym. It's a ghost type gym, and you are in control of Boomy, a Lucario that is a fighting and steel type Pokemon. Your opponent is a Mischievous, a ghost type Pokemon. Your moves are Aura Sphere, Copycat, Vacuum Wave, and Nasty Plot. Of note, fighting type moves do not affect ghost type Pokemon, and two of your attacking moves, Aura Sphere and Vacuum Wave, are fighting type moves. So those two moves have no effect against Mischievous. Here's a little tip. The only way to deal some damage is if the opponent does damage to you. And then you can use Copycat to copy that move to deal damage to the opponent's Pokemon. There's the first turn of battle. can't copycat anything this way. What would you like to do?
Wait, if actually true, then all hope has come to the absolute end. But does actually, what happens, what is actually real here? Fine. Let's begin there a test, the destiny. Let's go to the absolute worker. Haha. I actually need to do stuff to even make it work.
As a reminder, your moves are Aura Sphere, Copycat, Vacuum Wave, and Nasty Plot. Those are your only moves. You can only select from those 4.
Are you serious? For that I had to do all of this? That freaking mess, Gar. If there's anything else that should ever do that, it may become true, but right now is a no-win state. What I do may actually get that worse. Ugh. Nasty plot then. To get at least some power to ever exist with what happens.
Alright, Turtwig, you use Nasty Plot, increasing your special attack by 2. And your opponent did not use an attacking move. They only used Growl, lowering your physical attack by 1. What would you like to do?
This is not supposed to be a freaking laughing stuff. Gah! Well, is not to be anyways. And for that, what it has to come to make that freaking real. Copycat time to make that even fun.
Copycat it is. Trick Room has 3 moves that are non-attacking moves. Alright, Turtwig. Your opponent used Trick Room, yet another non-attacking move. What would you like to do? Maybe using Copycat to Trick Room to make it back to normal space when I do it. So they'll force them to use Trick Room again.
Ah, what for God's sake. And what the heck I actually have to come to do. I just want to win that. What is everything that hard here? Just be serious. Now Copycat. And hopefully that can actually go over with what has to.
This is actually pretty bad. You have all momentum with controlling my moves now. Alright, Turtwig. They flip the dimensions with Trick Room. That means the speeds of turns are different. That means Mischievous is going first in the attack order, and then you're going second. And because of that, Mischievous used Growl and lowering your physical attack by 1. And when you use Copycat, trying to copycat their Trick Room, you instead copycat their Growl, lowering their physical attack by 1. What would you like to do? You can switch out? You can continue what you're doing, or something else? What would you like to do?
Why there is to actually even exist is to get the best for someone else. What am I supposed to do? This is too messed. Fine. If you think I'm gonna make that actually do that, so that is just wrong. Nasty plot. I don't actually get out of this what I may.
Alright, Turtwig, they use Trick Room one more time, returning the dimensions back to normal. That means it's normal turn order where you go first and the Mischievous goes second. Still no attacking move though. What would you like to do?
I'm already tired of actually having to resist this situation. Why can't I get over that and do actually fun stuff? But whatever, let's see where this freaking comes up. Let's do that. Copycat, make that the same.
Ah, no. Alright, Turtwig. You use Copycat to use Trick Room, and you flipped the speeds once again. Now your opponent's moving first, and you're moving second. And you can't guarantee the Copycat anymore. But in all this time, this Mischievous has not launched an attacking move at all. You might need to switch out. What would you like to do?
Why this thing don't actually ever do this? It shouldn't be that hard. What is even to make thing get this hard? Well, it does not matter for it. Let go all again and go crazy around Copycat. Ha 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 ha. I love this bullcrap. Ha 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 ha.
Turtwig is freaking nuts. I don't know what to do. Alright, Turtwig. We're having a problem here. Can't do anything right now. As Ursa, the trainer, he is begging you to switch out. Will you switch out? Or will you continue the course?
This should have ended sooner than it was intended, so whatever can happen. I'm not to do everything by force because I don't actually even get why I'm getting all of this. Fine, let's do as you may want, because there is anything else and get switch out. Let's get over that.
What was that last one? This is a frustrating battle, so I'm just going to do this to change the avatar to 2 of them to play. Give me a sec. Switching out. Finally. Don't know why you're saying. Now it uses an attacking move? Get the hell out of here. Take back stupid Mr. Oh, knocked out. Oh, that actually happened. Oh, it did not. Never mind. That's very speed investment. Boomy with Bone Rush. That's a no. Flim, let's get freeze dry. Well, that's unfortunate. Eat it. Woo. Alrighty, that's all the trainers in the gym leader. In the gym, I mean. The last trainer here is the gym leader. Next one over here. Just confirm it. It is. So, we are going to go back to Pokemon Center, heal up real quick, switch out our Pokemon so we only have 3 Pokemon, and face the gym leader. You know, I might have to reset the chat history for Turtwig and modify the configuration files. Because man, it's super weird. Let's get Confound out. Let's get Boomy out for sure. And some so it's these guys. Start with Colleen. That. I think you're detecting my oh no. Halloween. Switch off. Oh, I don't have it. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna save beforehand, so I don't want to be overleveled. So I'll just reset the game if I lose the battle. Okay. But before we start, I'm going to reset some stuff. I'm going to remove the history and check to So create a new one. And then let's change the configuration files. 1.6 is a bit much. Let's reduce that. Top P. There's two top. That's not right.
Oh, you want to test me? You think this is some kind of game? I'm not just some glitch in the system, buddy. I'm Turtwig the Gengar, and I'm here to make Ursa's life a living poffin-flavoured nightmare. So, bring on your tests. I've got eternity to mess with you.
Okay, it sounds like a normal human being right now. Kind of needed that, I'll be honest. Okay. Let's switch out. Yeah, I'm holding a little teacup now. Woo! It's tea time. Alright, Turtwig, here's a basic rundown of what happened so far. Ursa has been on his journey partway through the game. He is currently about to face the 5th gym leader. It's a ghost type gym leader. Fantina. Turtwig has 3 Pokemon, and his Eevees have evolved. Let's see. His Eevees is now an Espeon with the name of Alm and Confound. That is a Leafeon. So, yeah. Yeah, he's adventured. He also caught a Ghastly, and that holds the spirit of you, you know. And it was properly named Turtwig. So, he's not using him right now, but just for note.
Oh, Fantina, huh? Well, this is just perfect. A ghost-type gym leader? Time to see if Ursa can handle a real haunting. And Turtwig, the Ghastly? Oh, that's just insulting. I'm not some cheap imitation. I'm the original betrayal. Alright, Operation Spooky Gym is a go. First, I'm going to possess ALM, that precious Espeon. It's psychic, right? Fantina's going to think she has the type advantage. Ha! Wait till she sees what I do.
Okay, let's. All right, I need to give one more. For another note, Turtwig, in gym battles, you control all of Ursa's Pokemon. So currently, he matches up how many Pokemon equal to the number of Pokemon the gym leader has. So the gym leader has 3 Pokemon. Ursa brought 3 Pokemon. He has brought Colleen the Lapras, McBonald the Torkoal, and Alm the Espeon. And you will possess all 3 of them throughout the whole battle. And it will be up to you to see if Ursa wins this battle or loses this battle.
Three on 3, huh? Fine. More toys for me to play with. Colleen the Lapras, McDonald the Torkoal, and ALM the Espeon. Sounds like a bad joke at a Pokemon barbecue. Alright, first up is ALM. Gotta set the stage. Lead with a confusion. Make Fantina think Ursa is actually strategizing. Then we'll unleash the real chaos. This is gonna be good.
Alright. He said it himself. He is starting with Alm. I want to start with Colleen, but he's starting with Alm. Gym battle. Time to go. Alright, Turtwig, the battle has begun. Your opponent, Fantina, sent out her first Pokemon. It is a Drifloon, a flying and ghost-type Pokemon. It is pretty bulky, but nothing that Ursa can't handle. Or you. You are in control of all, the Espeon. It has 4 moves: Dazzling Gleam, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Stored Power. Which move would you like to use?
Dazzling Gleam? Cute. Calm Mind? Please, I'm already 10 steps ahead. Psychic and Stored Power. Those are my tools. But first, let's lull Fantina into a false sense of security. ALM Oma will use Calm Mind. Boost that special attack and special defense. Make her think we're setting up for a sweep. Oh, she's in for a surprise.
Sweetness. Calm Mind. Must drink a bit of tea. Magic Bounce, baby! Never seen that before. Alright, Turtwig, very nice. You used Calm Mind. With that sereneness, you boosted your special attack and special defense by 1. And your opponent, Drifloon, tried to launch an attack at you. A status condition known as Will-O-Wisp to burn you. However, he did not know that Espeon has an ability, a special ability known as Magic Bounce. Known as Magic Bounce. And with that, the status move was reflected right back at the Drifloon, and he was burned instead. What would you like to do next?
Hahaha, burned by his own Will-O-Wisp. Oh, this is too perfect. Fantina thinks she's so clever with her status moves. Serves her right. Alright, ALM, time to capitalize on this. Use Psychic. Let's see how that Drifloon likes being hit with some super effective Psychic energy.
Damn. Sounds pretty sweet. Alright, Turtwig, in a single blow, you took out that Drifloon. That Psychic was devastating. And Fantina sent out her next Pokemon. Her Pokemon is Gengar. And Gengar is a poison and ghost type Pokemon, and it is pretty fast, but at the cost of being pretty frail. What would you like to do?
Gengar, huh? Well, isn't this just poetic? Time to show this amateur how a real Gengar battles. ALM, use Stored Power. All those Calm Minds are going to pay off big time. Let's see if Fantina's Gengar can handle the psychic energy of 1,000 betrayals.
Stored Power. Alrighty. Damn. Cursed Body. Uh-oh. I thought that only worked for pistol. Last Pokemon. Alright, Turtwig, using Stored Power, you took out that Gengar in a single blow. However, in its last moments, Gengar left a parting gift, a curse. And for the remainder of this battle, you are not allowed to use Stored Power. It has been temporarily disabled. What would you like to do? Mischievous was sent out, and it's a ghost type Pokemon as well.
Ah, fine. No stored power? Whatever. Like I don't have other tricks up my spectral sleeve. Curse, huh? Well, curses can be broken, just like promises. ALM. Use Dazzling Gleam. It's not psychic, but it's fairy type, and Miss Magius is gonna feel it. Let's see if that little ghost can handle a little sparkly payback.
Okay. Alright, Turtwig, you launched a Dazzling Gleam, doing a decent chunk of damage. Good job. However, in reply, Miss Magius started using Phantom Force. It is a 2-turn move. So it disappeared from the battle for the moment, but will strike on the next. And so, what would you like to do? For note, Espeon is faster than this Mischievous. That means it will go first. And that means if you try to launch an attack, it will miss. What would you like to do?
Phantom Force, huh? Trying to play the disappearing act, are we? Well, 2 can play at that game. ALM, use Calm Mind. If Miss Magius wants to play hide and seek, we'll just keep powering up. When it reappears, it's going to be facing an even stronger psychic force. Patience, Ursa. Patience.
Ouch. Oh, that did actually decent. Alright, Turtwig. You use Calm Mind, boosting your special attack and special defense by 1 each, at a total of +2 to both special attack and special defense. Very nice. However, Miss Maggie has finally launched the attack of Phantom Force, and Phantom Force is a physical type attack. And you did not build any defenses for your physical defense. That means you got a decent chunk of damage on you. You're a bit under half health now. But it launched an attack. It's out in the open. It's potentially vulnerable. What would you like to do?
Alright, time to end this charade. No more Mr. Nice Gengar. ALM. Use Psychic. Let's blast that Miss Magius back to whatever haunted mansion it crawled out of. Show Fantina who's really in charge of this gym.
Alright. The level count is 39. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Go get Shadow Ball? Relic Badge. Surf, I can use Surf now. Nice. Team 65s. What are these things? Shadow Claw. Not exactly useful for me, but that's okay. Still pretty good. Alright, time to let Turtwig do another days. Alright, Turtwig, very nice. With that final Psychic, you defeated the opponent's Miss Magius. Congratulations. Because of you, Ursa won his 5th gym badge. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Don't patronize me. I didn't do it for Ursa. I did it to show Fantina what a real ghost Pokemon can do. But fine, take your stupid badge. Just remember who really won that battle. And trust me, this is just the beginning of my haunting.
Noted. I kind of question this haunting premise, but you know, I'm rolling with it. For the next time, each character will have its own personality. Not sure about like having the haunting be its motivation, because that's beyond the scope of like what can really be done in game. But I'll figure something out. Team Galactic, I thought they were just centrics. Thought they were harmless. What? Kinley City. Alright. You know what? These boys out here. And Alm is getting a bit too much experience. Let's switch you out. Let's get Turtwig in here. I need to trade this Pokemon so I can evolve. But I'll get there later. This one. There. That. That was not wise class, actually. That. Let's give him a citrus berry. There we go. Oh, also, let's get a new walking partner. Let's do Boomy. I haven't seen that before. Oh, he's fast. Not fast enough, but he's pretty fast. Okay. City. Hello, hello to any new viewers out there. I'm Ursa. I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday's chatbot stream day. I stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for both of those days, actually. But for chatbot stream days, currently BDSP. And I am playing with a chatbot. So whenever I face trainers, rivals, actually, I've been doing a bit less with general trainers, but whenever I do major events, major battles, I have Turtwig take over my whole party. That's Turtwig the Gengar. That's the chatbot that I have. That's that character for the chatbot. Yeah. So Turtwig controls my party and controls what they do, and makes all the choices in battle. Just to avoid a bit of tedium in battle, or so I can speed through a bit more, I don't do it all. I don't have a control for all trainer battles, but I can do it upon request. That's not a problem. But without request, I just do it, if I feel or whatever. So, for example, for now, usually I just have, if I wanted Turtwig to take over, I just use whatever is front, or whenever I feel like it. But we'll just do it. For example, the first Pokemon I have is Haunter here, so I'll have Turtwig take over this battle. So. Alright, Turtwig, we are in a new battle, heading to a new city. On the way to that city, we face a trainer, and there's a sailor, and you are in a battle now. New battle. So, you are in control of Turtwig the Haunter. His moves are Hypnosis, Substitute, Thunderbolt, and Hex. And you are facing a Man-type, a Water-type Pokemon. What would you like to do? In the future feature, I will not need to explain this whole thing every time. So you'll know of the information on screen, such as like the moves he has, the health of its like who's currently out, and what their current health is and stuff like that, and like the levels and stuff. So, once that should be implemented, maybe next month, latest. So,
A sailor, huh? Probably thinks he's hot stuff with his water type. Time to give him a taste of the dark side. First, let's set the stage. Use Hypnosis. Put that water type to sleep. Can't do much when you're snoring, can you?
Alright, Turtwig, you used Hypnosis, landing that attack, and now Man-type is asleep. It was unable to launch any attack because of that. Nice job. What would you like to do next? So if you like more of this stuff, feel free to leave a follow. I'm trying to get to 50 followers in total. Right now, the checkpoint is 30.
Alright, with Mantike asleep, let's get a little tricky. Turtwig the Ghastly will use Substitute. Let's see how this sailor likes battling against a decoy. It's the perfect time to set one up while his Pokemon is dreaming sweet dreams.
Alright, Turtwig, just for note, this is Turtwig the Haunter, not yet Ghastly. Just for note.
Details, details. I still have the soul of a Gengar, don't I? But fine. Turtwig the Haunter will use Substitute. Happy now? Let's get on with the haunting.
Alright, you used Substitute. Mantike is still asleep. What would you like to do?
He's asleep, and there's a sub up. This is too easy. Time for some spectral payback. Haunter, use Hex. Let's capitalize on that sleep condition and show that sailor what happens when you underestimate a ghost.
Bubble Beam. Haunter's better than special defenses. Hopefully it takes that well. Faded. Okay. Alright, Turtwig. Mantike woke up and launched a Bubble Beam attack. Luckily, you had your substitute up. It took the damage for you. However, that substitute faded. But in the meantime, you launched a Hex attack, dealing a lot of damage. It is on its last legs. What would you like to do?
Last legs, eh? Time to finish this. Haunter, use Thunderbolt. Let's show that water type a little something about electricity. Shock and awe, baby.
Alright, Turtwig. The sailor sent out his last Pokemon. It's a powerful one. It is a Gyarados, a water and flying type Pokemon. However, this Pokemon has a weakness. And you may know what it is. What would you like to do?
Gyarados, huh? Big, scary, and utterly weak to electric types. Oh, this is too perfect. Haunter, use Thunderbolt. Let's show that overgrown Magikarp what happens when you mess with a ghost. One hit should be enough to send it packing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, it's a wild type, a wild Pokemon. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother fighting. Lost. Wire stuff, Harrison, Fusion. Hit up and out. One. What's this? Figgy. Don't remember what Figgy does in top of my head. Gastrodon, not now. Scientist buddy. Upgrade the Pokédex. Image between male and female. Noted. guess that's relevant for the Gastrodon, I suppose. Other stuff too, but Gastrodon's pretty noticeable. Nice. TM48. Scale swap. Nice. There should be the move deleter up there. Let's see what items they got down here. Do it. Up center. Don't remember where the house is up there. Does that have to do with the... Oh. Shoot! I'm not ready. That's okay, you know? That's okay. Gengar is a good Pokemon to have up first. This is a rival battle. That means Turtwig is taking over the whole thing. Alright, Turtwig, we are in a new battle. We finally reached Canley City, and in that city, we were challenged by our rival Barry for a match. In this match, you will control all of Ursa's Pokemon. His Pokemon are Turtwig the Haunter, Colleen the Lapras, Confound the Leafeon, Celestia the Graveler, Boomy the Lucario, and McDonald the Torkoal. You are currently in control of Turtwig the Haunter. His moves are Hypnosis, Substitute, Thunderbolt, and Hex. What would you like to do? Also, the opponent's starting Pokemon is Staravia, a flying and normal type Pokemon. What would you like to do?
Barry, huh? That loudmouthed, always in a hurry, thinks he's the best trainer. Oh, this is going to be fun. Time to deflate his ego a little. Alright, Turtwig the Haunter. Let's start this battle with a touch of the uncanny. Use Hypnosis. Let's see if we can lull that Staravia to sleep and give Barry a taste of the silent treatment.
Double team! And the quick call mattered! Oh shit! Fuck. Alright, Turtwig, there's a bit of a problem. Hypnosis is pretty inaccurate. And your opponent activated their Quick Claw. That means they move first. And they use Double Team, increasing their evasiveness, making it harder to hit. What would you like to do?
Double team, huh? Trying to be slick, are we, Barry? Time to see if we can still connect through all those illusions. Haunter, use Thunderbolt. Sure, it might miss, but if it connects, it'll do some serious damage. Plus, the sheer power of electricity might just shock those double team copies out of existence. Worth a shot, right?
Suppose it is, because it worked. Alright, Turtwig. Seems like shocking that double team worked, because you hit Staravia. very nice and took it out in one blow. However, your opponent sent out a Monferno, his next Pokemon. It is a fire and fighting type Pokemon. And it is 6 levels above Haunter. Turtwig the Haunter. You might need to switch out. Would you like to? Your options are Colleen the Lapras, which is a water and ice type Pokemon. Confound, the grass type Pokemon. Celestia, the ground and rock type Pokemon. Boomy, the fighting and steel type Pokemon. Or McBonald, the Torkoal that is a fire type Pokemon. Or would you like to stay put and try to attack with one of your moves of Hypnosis, Substitute, Thunderbolt, or Pulse?
6 levels above me and a type advantage? Barry's getting cocky, but running away isn't my style. Not yet, anyway. Haunter, switch out to Boomy, the Lucario. Fighting against fighting? Let's see how Barry likes a taste of his own medicine. Plus, steel-type moves can really put the hurt on fire types. Let's show that Monferno what a real battle looks like.
Oh, and a Shadow Claw. That would have hurt a lot. Alright, Turtwig, nice switch. Because when you switched out to Lucario, the opponent's Monferno used Shadow Claw. That surely would have taken out Haunter in a single blow. What would you like to do? Your moves are Aura Sphere, Copycat, Vacuum Wave, and Nasty Plot.
Aura Sphere, Copycat, Vacuum Wave, and Nasty Plot. Sounds like a mixed bag. Time to see what this Lucario can do. Let's start with Aura Sphere. It never misses, and it'll give that Monferno a good punch to the face. Let's see if Barry can handle a taste of pure aura energy.
Ouch. Oh, that hurt. Lucario, no! Sorry, Turtwig. You launched a devastating attack with Aura Sphere, but it was unable to knock out the Monferno. It, however, did a lot of damage and is currently on very low health. However, Monferno struck back and struck back hard. Using Flame Wheel, he took out Boomy in a single blow. Steel is weak to fire. And the results show. Who would you like to switch to?
Boomy down in one hit. Damn, Barry's not messing around. Fine, time to change tactics. Send in Celeste, the Graveler. Rock type against fire type? Yes, please. Let's see if that Monferno likes being crushed by a few tons of rock.
Alright, Celeste sent in. What move would you like to use? Rock Blast, Self-Destruct, Bulldoze, or Stealth Rock?
Self-destruct is tempting, but we gotta save that as a last resort. Barry doesn't deserve the satisfaction of a quick win. Stealth Rock is too passive for my taste. Celeste, use Rock Blast. Let's bombard that Monferno with a barrage of rocky projectiles. Multiple hits should take it down, even if some of them miss.
Alright, Turtwig, you managed to finish off that Monferno. Very nice. However, your opponent sent out a Roselia, a grass and poison type Pokemon. And you are weak to grass type attacks as Celeste. It does quadruple damage to you. This might be a time to switch out. Unless you like to stay in and try to do something with it. It's your choice.
Quadruple damage. Okay, even. I'm not stupid enough to stay in against that. Celeste, switch out to McDonald, the Torkoal. Let's see how that Roselia likes facing a fire type. Plus, Torkoal's defense is through the roof. That Roselia will have a tough time breaking through it.
Alright, you switched out to Torkoal. And with Torkoal's ability Drought, you set up the Sun. And with the Sun up, that means your fire type attacks does double damage. No, not double damage. 1.5 times damage. Your moves are Clear Smog, Ember, Lava Plume, and Iron Defense. Also, when you switched in, you took a bit of damage from Roselia using Giga Drain, but it was only 8 at most. What would you like to do?
Alright, sun's up, time to turn up the heat. No holding back. McDonald, use Lava Plume. Let's scorch that Roselia with a fiery eruption. The sun's buff will make it even more devastating.
Alrighty. Took that out. Very nice. Alright, Turtwig, very nice. Using Lava Plume, you took out that Roselia in a single blow. However, it struck you first before it could get knocked out. You are about a third health down. And your opponent sent out a Buizel. As of note, another effect of Drought is that water-type attacks do less damage. Their water-type moves damage is reduced by half. So take that into account when you consider your next move. Would you like to attack with one of your 4 moves, or switch out?
Weevil, huh? Ice and Dark type? McDonald isn't exactly built for that kind of fight, but running away isn't an option, not with Barry smirking like that. McDonald, use Iron Defense. Let's try to boost that already insane defense. Maybe we can weather a hit or two before going down. It's a gamble, but hey, what's life without a little risk?
Of note, it is not Weevil, it is Buizel, a water type Pokemon. Does that change what you like to do?
Buizel, huh? Okay, that changes things. Still not a great matchup for Torkoal, but at least it's not a complete disaster. McDonald, use Lava Plume. Let's try to burn that Buizel to a crisp. The sun's still up, so it'll still pack a punch, even if it's not super effective. Plus, the burn chance might just save our bacon.
Damn, this guy takes things into consideration. Damn. Damn. Alright, Turtwig, very nice. Lava Plume took out that Buizel in a single blow. Very nice. And Barry's sending out his last Pokemon, a Heracross. Heracross is a fighting and bug type Pokemon.
Heracross, huh? Fighting and bug? Alright, this is getting serious. McDonald is not going to last against that. McDonald, switch out to Colleen, the Lapras. Water and ice against fighting and bug? Perfect. Let's show Barry what happens when you bring a bug to a blizzard.
You could have just used Lava Plume. Alright, Turtwig. You switched out to Colleen, and you used Leer, lowering your physical defense, by 1. So the moves for Colleen are Confuse Ray, Brine, Freeze Dry, and Sing. For note, the sun is still up. That means water type attacks are reduced by half in terms of damage. What would you like to do?
Leer, huh? Trying to soften me up, please. Colleen, use Freeze Dry. It's ice type and super effective against Heracross. But the best part? It's also super effective against water types. So even though the sun's up and nerfing my water type moves, Freeze Dry will still pack a punch. Let's see if Barry's ready for a little Sub-Zero surprise.
Of note, ice-type attacks are not super effective against fighting or bugs, so it does neutral damage. However, despite that, you did a good chunk of damage against Heracross. You did about half. Nice. And your opponent still used Leer, lowering your physical defenses by 1 again. What would you like to do?
Alright, even with the type disadvantage, Freeze Dry did some damage. Time to keep the pressure on. Colleen, use Freeze Dry again. Let's keep pelting that Heracross with ice. Maybe we can freeze it solid before it gets a chance to retaliate.
Alrighty. Yeah, you lost, my dude. I don't even have that gym badge just yet. See you, Barry. Alrighty. Barry has been defeated. Turtwig. Oh, I'm trying to let Turtwig know he won the battle. Alright, Turtwig. Very nice. With Freeze Dry on that final Pokemon, on the final Heracross, you finished him off. He did strike back with a heavy blow with his fighting type attack, but Lapras is a chunky girl and he took it well and struck back. Very nice.
Ha! That's what happens when you mess with Turtwig. Don't get any ideas, Ursa. This doesn't mean I'm going soft. I'm just getting started.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. I think this is a decent stopping point. For any new viewers that may have hopped in, I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday, so if you'd like to see more of this, where I have a chatbot play, please leave a follow. My goal, I'm just trying to get to affiliate, and I need to get 50 followers to get there, so any follow would be fantastic. But I'm good either way. I'm pretty patient whenever I reach there. So, yeah. I will look for another person to relate. Let's see. Let's see. YouTuber that looks like Pokemon. So why not that? A Cotton Candy Wolf, who's also streaming Pokemon. So let's give him a raid. He apparently has not many viewers right now, so let's help him out. Let's do the raid. Search. Let's do content. There we go. Start the raid. So remember, if you would like to see more, I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you'd like to see more, please leave a follow. And let's start the raid.